Hey guys, my name is Josh Payne, you're watching Low, the channel that brings you biblical words of encouragement for your everyday life. So recently I was listening to the Relevant podcast. It's a podcast that Relevant Magazine does every week, and they interviewed this woman, Christine Caine, who is the author of Undaunted. And one of the things that she was talking about, she uses this analogy where we are a ship, and in order for God to direct us in life, and in order for God to move us, into His plan for our lives, we actually have to be, we actually have to set sail instead of just being docked. And it's just a very interesting concept, and I kind of wanted to talk about it and how it applies to our lives. So, a lot of times we, hear the Christian saying, "Oh, I'm waiting for God's calling," or just, I'm just wondering what God's calling is for my life. And a lot of times they're not doing anything though, like they're just sitting around and just like hoping that God will just verbally speak to them. And not that God can't do that, but at the same time it's like, well, what are you doing in the meantime? And I think what we need to start doing as a Christian community is we need to start moving, just get in there, get involved, get dirty, and just start doing work projects, get involved in your church, get involved with ministries, and eventually you're going to start seeing things that you actually like or don't like, and traits that you have that are very strong versus traits that are you're not so good at. And that's going to be kind of like how you mold what you need to do. And really that's how God's going to show you, like, look, this is where I want you, and this is what you have a passion for, and this is what I want you to do with your life. And so instead of just sitting there and not setting sail, and just being tied up at the dock, get involved, get going in your church, or in the community, and just start doing things. One of the things that Christine Caine started doing was she started this ministry where her and her husband are trying to stop human trafficking, and she kind of stumbled into this ministry because she got involved with other stuff, and she got going, and she realized like this is what she wanted to do, and this is where God wanted her to be. And so the verse I wanted to share with you guys today is James 2:14 through 17. What good is it, dear brothers and sisters, if you say you have faith, but don't show it by your actions? Can that kind of faith save anyone? Suppose you see a brother or sister who has no food or clothing, and you say, "Goodbye and have a good day. Stay warm and eat well," but then you don't give that person any food or clothing. What good does that do? So you see, faith by itself isn't enough unless it produces good deeds. It is dead and useless. So why I picked that verse is because of the fact that we say we have faith in Christ, and we say we have a relationship with Him, but if we're not actually going and doing things and actually showing people our love, then like what good is our faith? What good is our faith if we're just hiding it? And so this is kind of like a two-part message. One, if you really are searching out God's calling for your life, then start doing things. Start opening your sails and start getting out on that water and actually seeing where God directs you. And then two, because you have faith and because you proclaim faith in Christ, actually show that faith. Go out there, and while you're doing things, show your faith in Christ in the community that you're within, or the community of the church. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys with this message. I hope it does encourage you. And as always, be blessed and have a great week.